So my glass prism experiment is a fail because my mirror can't actually direct the sunlight very it can't direct the sunlight in a specific way, and it just doesn't work. But I can't answer the questions that you gave with my observation of others' work. So the first question was, let me check. So the first question was, what colors did you see in your water prism experiment? Cannot answer this with my experiment because it doesn't work. Um, with my observation on others' work, they see a spectrum of colors, and most of them are in the rainbow pattern. It has blue, red, yellow, all the different colors, but one color it doesn't represent is black. And the second question was, what are the use of the water, piece of paper, Tupperware, and a mirror? Let me make it on one by one. The mirror is used to reflect the sun's rays or sunlight, as you call it. And the Tupperware is used to contain the water, and the mirror, which is submerged in water. The use of the water is to, what do you call this? Um, this based off of my opinion and my observation. When the sun rays hit the mirror, instead of bouncing back, there is a distortion made by the water, its movement and its particles inside. It makes the reflection a bit distorted, or in other terms. But the and the piece of paper is used in order to see that distortion that sunlight creates after it bounces off the mirror. And on the paper you can see a whole spectrum of colors, different colors, everything. And last question was, why is light important in your experiment? Okay, so the distortion cannot be made with normal fl- flashlights, or I guess it's the problem of my mirror. But in my case, it didn't work with a flashlight. It needs the sun's rays, but also that didn't work because my mirror is too small to reflect it accurately, and maybe my container or something else. But light is important because you cannot create that distortion without the light. This experiment is fully based on the interaction of light and water. It is only represented in the piece of paper, the distortion and the colors that are made, and therefore you can see the results in the experiment by looking at the paper, because you cannot see sun rays. You can only you sounds so stupid. And my conclusion. So the water prism experiment is a great experiment to see the interaction of water and sunlight, but in my case it didn't work, so this is based off others. And my conclusion is that the light is being reflected off the mirror that is submerged in water. The water distorts the normal rays, therefore creating an image that looks distorted and creating a spectrum of colors. And that's all.